Strategy is about allocating and aligning scarce resources in a dynamic business environment in order to maximize the value provided to customers. Welcome to another edition of the Nigerian Investor. Last week, we talked about the proposed SEC rules relating to complaint management. Today, we want to talk about the fact behind the figures presentation of Forte Oil Plc. Forte Oil Plc, a petroleum product marketing firm operating over 500 network of retail outlets in Nigeria, in its written fact behind the figure presentation at the Nigerian Stock Exchange, presented the firm's half-year financial review, transformation milestone, as well as its strategic initiatives in an effort to build a long-term successful company and making Forte Oil Plc the investment of choice through positive actions that boost investors' confidence. The group CEO, Mr. Akinfemiwa, during the financial review, highlighted that the oil firm paid dividend to its valued shareholders for the first time since 2009, which is a reflection of improved overall business operation, while its Geregu power asset also contributed about 29% to its group profit, with key performance indices such as current assets, operating profit, and earnings per share recording consistent growth. In Q4 2011, the board of directors of Forte Oil initiated a 3-year transformation program which seeks to reposition the company as a market leader, with its strategy being to be the foremost integrated energy solutions provider in Nigeria. The firm's immediate strategic initiatives set out are to further strengthen the firm's corporate governance structure, achieve market dominance through the expansion of retail infrastructure, commercial business, and NFL, diversification into the upstream space through profitable acquisition of upstream assets, to achieve to generate the installed capacity of 414 megawatts at Geregu, the major overall of the GDP, further increase distribution efficiency, diversification into the related high-margin products, and improve on logistics through the acquisition of additional 100 trucks to the already acquired 100. Let's hear from the management of Forte Oil Plc.
Then we have AP Oil and Gas Ghana, which is a replica of our downstream business in Ghana, which we use as the basis of our expansion into other West African countries. So it's basically sale and marketing of refined petroleum products. Then we've got Amperion, which is our vehicle for our investments in the power generation sector. Part owner and operator of the 414 megawatt Geregu power plant, which we assumed operatorship and ownership in November last year. We have FB Energy Development, which is the company championing our upstream initiatives towards the acquisition of assets in the upstream sector. So this is what we call our own existing integrated energy service provider. The plan for us is to have a presence along every point in the energy value chain. And this is what we have as of now. Now, it's very important, as we always stress in what we say, that our business is built on the solid foundations of solid corporate governance and sound business ethics. What we have in this next slide is how our corporate governance structure works. Basically, we have you shareholders present here. You are on top of the ladder, as you can see, on top of the structure. So we're responsible to you at all times. Our actions, decisions is aimed at making you comfortable at all times, and we give you utmost priority, as you can see from that structure. And then we have the board of directors reporting to you. And of course, the board has 3 committees: corporate governance and remuneration committee, risk management committee, and statutory audit committee, which I'm sure you can see that shows full compliance to the codes of corporate governance. And that's our organizational structure, as can be seen. This is the structure that shows how the company is run on a day-to-day basis. So we now go to the numbers. which I'm sure is what gets everybody excited. But I'm sure you know all of this. But before we show the numbers, we want to tell you that as a company, which is one of the reasons why we're here, to present the facts behind our figures, is that at every time our mission statement is to build a long-term successful company and making Forte Oil Plc the investment of choice through positive actions that boost investor confidence at all times. Now, that's a very powerful mission statement because it has every stakeholder embedded in it. It shows that we're in business for the sake of the investing public. Through positive actions, emphasize that we will always operate at the highest levels of corporate governance, and we want to build a company that outlives or that would outlive all of us. What we always say at Forte is rather than take your money to the bank, it's better you invest in Forte, and I'm sure the returns you get from the bank will not be as much as you get if you were to invest in Forte Oil. And that's what the mission statement is all about. Comprehensive statement of income, H1 2014 and H1 2013 side by side for the group and the company. I'm sure this is not new to most of you. They are audited accounts for half year. We still remain, we're the first, and we still remain the only company in our sector to provide half year audited accounts, and that will be the practice going forward in our bid to always provide accurate information and information that is backed by integrity to the investing community.
In another vein, the development of new trading platforms and improvement in market processes through innovations helps define how technically strong market operators are in any capital market setting, as this development helps investors to enjoy the best of financial services. In India's stock market, for instance, brokerage firms have certain modern features of the 21st century trading firms, which include single access to all market segments, trade anytime, anywhere across devices, tablets, desktops, smart and mobile phones, in-depth quality research, comprehensive daily, weekly and special reports, personalized customer service, centralized help desk, support through phones, email, live chat and SMS, real-time financial information, news, analysis and views, portfolio tracking and trading applications, investment tools, online trading platforms, paid SMS advisory service and online trading account opening. In the Nigerian market, out of the currently 222 active dealing firms as at 11th of August 2014, 5 have moved to a new trading platform which is in compliance with the new exchange trading engine, with majority of them having the following features: online account opening form, ability to fund your account, ability to place buy and sell order, ability to trade online anytime, anywhere, 5-star 247 access to your account online, online real-time trading platform, access to free independent research reports materials, as well as market data, brokerage charges of 1.35%, while one has fixed its charges at 0.25%. A quicker look at the available features shows that functions such as portfolio tracking and trading applications, investment tools, and paid SMS advice services are not available currently in our market, as such investors and market participants can benefit from such functions at the moment. The following are upcoming AGMs in the market. ABC Transport PLC is set to hold its AGM on the 29th of August 2014, Northern Nigerian Flour Mills of Nigeria PLC on the 9th of September 2014, Honeywell Flour Mill PLC on the 16th of September 2014, 7up Bottling Company PLC on the 24th of September 2014, Royal Exchange PLC on the 24th of September 2014. On announcement in the market, Law Union appoint Emmanuel Ajibola and Folarin Ademola as directors. Law Union and Rock Insurance PLC has notified the Nigerian Stock Exchange that at its board of directors meetings held on Thursday, 24 July 2014, Mr. Emmanuel Ajibola Layinka was appointed a director of the company effective July 24, 2014. Mr. Emmanuel Ajibola Layinka was also nominated into the Investment Committee and Strategy Transformation Committee of the board. Equity Assure appoints John Nkema Callum as new company secretary. Equity Assurance PLC has notified the Nigerian Stock Exchange of the appointment of Mr. John Nkema Kolam Akujueze as the new company secretary of Equity Assurance PLC. Vitafoam appoints Olatunji Oludare Anjorin as executive director. Vitafoam Nigeria PLC has notified the Nigerian Stock Exchange of the appointment of Mr. Olatunji Oludare Anjorin as executive director, Group Corporate Services of the company. Vono appoints Mr. Olatunji Oludare as non-executive director. Vono Product PLC notified the Nigerian Stock Exchange of the appointment of Mr. Olatunji Oludare Anjorin as non-executive director of the company. The Nigerian Stock Exchange seeks enhanced investors' protection. In a bid to maintain the integrity of the capital market and further protect investors in Nigeria, the Nigerian Stock Exchange (NSE) has formally announced the intention to sever all connections with any dealing member firm that is inactive for 6 consecutive months. The intention is being pursued through a Securities and Exchange Commission approved rule that authorizes the NSE to revoke the dealing member license of such inactive firms. The SEC approved rules provide that where a dealing member firm is inactive for 6 months, the exchange shall revoke its license. The circumstances of the inactivity are further categorized into voluntary and involuntary activity. That's all we have for you on this edition of the Nigerian Investor. I remain your regular anchor until I come your way again next week. Bye for now.